second question. We heard your president of operations talk about the team name and just that there was a clear front runner for what the fans want it to be called. So hoping you can weigh in on what you would like it to be called.
Yeah, so obviously the transition happened very quickly. I've been blown out of the water by the amount of support and love from everyone in the state, and obviously the Smiths, they've done an incredible job of welcoming us here, and I've only been here for about 2.5 months, which is probably a lot longer than most of the players, but I love my neighborhood. My neighbors are great. Everyone that I talk to seems to be so excited for hockey to be here, and I'm extremely happy and honored to be a part of that. So, hockey's back. Obviously, summer when you don't make playoffs feels a little bit long, but at the same time, it's been a short one because there's been a lot of moving parts in making this transition here. But everything's gone so seamlessly, and just excited for things to come. And your other question was team name. Yeah, obviously we don't have any say in that, but it's exciting that the fans in the state, it's kind of up to them, right? So we're eager to see what they pick, and whatever the team name is, I'll be proud to wear that jersey.
Hey, Lawson, Ryan Miller from KSL.com. On that note, what are you guys calling yourselves? Like, go hockey club, go, what are you saying?
Honestly, we haven't even got that far yet. I think we're just, Utah Hockey Club right now, and that's kind of what we've been saying in our group chats and stuff like that. So, in the future we'll find out, and I'm sure there'll be some nicknames accordingly.
And then next, what does the next step for this franchise look like? Yeah,
I think the fans and you guys are going to get a real taste of our talent, our speed. We have a bunch of young, talented players that, when I'm on the bench and I'm watching some of the stuff they do, I find myself in awe sometimes. And, we got a lot of good core players. We brought on a lot of new great additions to our team that have won in this league, and they have Stanley Cups under their belt. So I just think with the young talent that we have, the core, and obviously the new guys that we picked up, it's definitely going to be a good team atmosphere, and each guy pushing to be better and pushing each other to be better, and obviously playoffs is the ultimate goal for us.
Lawson, Alex Dimop here from the Hockey News. First of all, congratulations on becoming a dad.
Thank you.
I know your wife posted about it a couple weeks ago. I guess my question is to you. I know GM Bo Armstrong has talked about, Nick, the next step for this franchise is, being involved in meaningful games down the stretch. But I guess from your perspective, what do you think the next step is going to look like for this team, which, is still full of young talent that still could develop a little bit more in the future?
Well, we want to be in the playoffs. I think everyone on our team wants to win. That if you're an athlete, you want to win. Everyone hates losing, and that's the next step. In saying that, you can't just go from nothing to the best team right away. But a lot of us have been playing together for a long time, and throughout the years, we've been bringing in great players and, more importantly, good people. And we take pride in that. We want an environment that's fun to work in, that's competitive, and something where we can all, look at each other and say we have each other's backs day in and day out. And with the group that we have, we feel we're one of the tightest groups I've ever been a part of, and with that comes success, and just taking it day by day. It's I can sit up here and tell you that we want to make playoffs, but this season, it's 82 games, it's a long season, and you just got to take it game by game, day by day, and make adjustments and accordingly.
Cole Bagley with KSL Sports. Speaking more to the youth of the team, you've been able to play with guys like Cooley and Gunther.
Yeah.
What makes those guys special, and what do you anticipate from them this season now that with a full 82-game stretch ahead of them?
Well, just their love for the game. I think the passion that they have, their willingness to always want to get better, that stands out. I played with them, the last 20 or 30 games of the year last year with them, and just their talent. I've been in the league for a long time now. I've played with a lot of players, and when we would come off the ice in between shifts, they're constantly chatting of hey, you didn't see me here, or hey, we need to do this, and that's great. That communication goes so far, and yeah, they're both obviously Gunner. He's got one of the best shots I've seen. His release and his accuracy, and then Cooley, who's an incredible skater with incredible skill and can get up and down the ice and make highlight reel plays. It was a lot of fun to play with those guys, and obviously with them playing last year, and I think probably a little bit more comfortable coming in this year. And I hate to use the word comfortable, but comfortable in the sense that they know a little bit more of what to expect, and you can take those experiences and drag them into the next season. So I'm excited to see what they're all about this year.
Hey, Lawson, Matt Coleman with NHL.com. Just with everything that's been going on this summer, the move from Arizona here to Utah, how excited are you to get back on the ice for camp, and some of your expectations for camp as it starts tomorrow?
Yeah, very excited. Like I said, when you don't make playoffs, it's a long summer, and I think everyone's pretty proud of their summer training and excited to kind of show what they've been working on. You'll probably hear it a lot from our coach. He wants us to continually to get better, and a summer's a really good chance to do that, and it's exciting. We have a lot of new faces, but camp, we're all looking forward to it. It's going to be competitive, honestly, to get those juices back going. Like, we've had the majority of the team in the last couple of weeks, and we've been scrimmaging 5-on-5. But as soon as you get to camp, it's full-fledged. You're all in, and we're excited to get that going.
Belle Fraser, Salt Lake Tribune. Just as a returning player, is there any extra energy to be a leader on this team in the inaugural season? And in hand, what's your message to the group going into training camp? What you want your first legacy to be here?
Yeah, I think we're in a position where, we're part of something special, and not too many players can say that they're in this situation that we're in. And I find myself thinking about like how I want things to go, but I also understand that maybe things aren't going to go quite accordingly to plan, and that's natural. I mean, that's life in general. Things don't always happen. So it's just, for me, it's coming in with the right mindset, and then being able to adjust on the go. I think that's so important, being able to learn from, the ups and the downs. It's not necessarily just learning about, what happens when things go wrong. You got to kind of be even keel throughout everything, and I think the core that we have in this room, we've been together for a long time, and we really lean on each other to get through tough moments, and we're looking forward to it.
We have time for 2 more questions.
Alex Silverman here from Sports Business Journal. You were in Arizona a long time, and now coming into this kind of new organization, what are some of the differences you're noticing in terms of kind of the things around the team, the facilities, the logistics, the staff? Like how is it different?
Yeah, well, the buzz, there's very clearly a huge buzz around our team, and as there should be, and we're looking forward to jumping on that opportunity. I think, in the past with Arizona, a lot of things were up in the air with the arena situation, and it's clear we now have a home. So we can move on from all those distractions and just go out and play hockey, and we're really looking forward to doing that.
John Kuhn, Associated Press. Talking about the veteran acquisitions that you guys have brought in the offseason, and they obviously have a history of winning Stanley Cups, having postseason success. For a team that's the goal to get to the postseason and experience the taste of that success, how valuable is it to have their insight and their experience in the locker room?
Yeah, it's huge. I think, it's until you go through it, you can think about it as much as you want, but until you actually experience it, it's a completely different story. So to have them here and have their input on things it's going to be massive for our group. And I think, the guys that we brought on, like you said, they've won cups. And I guarantee if you ask them, they're telling you it's the best time of their lives. And that's what we all want. We all want to win, and why not do it here, right?